this section, we're going to look at the three kinds of dialog boxes that are available to JavaScript programmers. These dialog boxes simply pop up in front of the actual browser window and force the user to acknowledge them before they can continue what they're doing on your web application. So the first type of dialog box is the easiest. That's an alert box. And with an alert box, it'll simply alert out the message that we put here in quotes. So let's just simply put, "Have a nice day." And don't forget our terminating semicolon. Let's save, and let's test in the browser. Let's test in Firefox this time. So there's our Firefox browser, and there's our "Have a nice day" alert box. Now the alert box can either take a string or a variable that contains a string. So we could have done this. Created a variable called message, and we assigned it the string value "Have a nice day," and then we just put in here message. This works equally well. Again in Firefox, and there's our message, "Have a nice day." Now, these dialog boxes do look slightly different from browser to browser. Matter of fact, if we took a look at it in Chrome, it's going to look slightly different. It's also movable and kind of appears in the middle of the web application. If we look at it in Safari, again, slightly different there. There's Safari. Safari very similar to how it appears in Chrome. Firefox is probably the most different of the three. So that's an alert box. Very, very easy. Now the next type is a confirm box. In the confirm box, we ask the user a question that they can answer basically either by clicking the OK or cancel buttons, and then we store their response. So a good example of how this may work, and I'm going to just comment out the previous two lines here. A good example of how this may work is we'll store their answer in a variable called confirmation, and we'll say equals. We'll assign that the value of confirm. And then we'll put in here, "Are you sure you want to exit?" Now, what comes back is stored in the variable confirmation. So what I'm going to do is, for right now, I'm just going to document right out the value of confirmation so we can actually see that. All right, so I've gone ahead and saved. Let's take a look at it in one of our browsers. "Are you sure you want to exit?" I'm going to click OK. And notice it says true. Now I'm going to go ahead and run it again, and this time I'm going to hit cancel, and this time it says false. So basically what happens is, if I click OK on the dialog box, then confirmation rather, is assigned the value true. If I click cancel, then confirmation is assigned the value false. So we can use that in combination with a conditional statement to react appropriately. We can simply say if confirmation equals true, remember no quotes because it's a Boolean, then document write exiting application. Else document write cancel exit. So now our application will react to the user based on the value held in confirmation. If it's true, then we'll execute this line, line 17. If it's false, we'll execute line 20. So I've already gone ahead and saved. Let's check it in one of our browsers. Are you sure you want to exit? OK. Exiting application. We'll refresh. Are you sure you want to exit? Cancel. Cancel exit. So it's important to know that confirm is said to return a true value or false value, and that's what's assigned to the variable confirmation. When you have an assignment operator like this, it's always the right side of the assignment operator that's evaluated first. So this confirm box will be evaluated first, turned into true or false, and then that value assigned to confirmation. Now watch this. I'm going to go ahead and delete this, and it just says if confirmation, and watch what happens. Bring up our browser. OK. Exiting application. It still works even if I just put if confirmation. That only works with Booleans because confirmation literally is true or false. So if true, then it's true and we execute this block. If false, then it's false and we execute this block. All right, there's one more type of dialog box I want to go over. And that dialog box is the prompt dialog box. So I'm going to put in here var, let's go ahead and say age. And that'll get assigned the value prompt. And we're going to put in here, what is your age? And this gets two arguments. The first argument is the argument that's the message. The second argument is a default value if we want to put it. So for example, if we want the box to be automatically filled with the value 18, when it appears, we can put that. If we don't want anything, we can just leave it blank between the quotes. All right, so now the value age will be stored in the prompt. And here we can document write you are plus age years old. So we're using the concatenation character here and concatenating the value that's going to be assigned in prompt based on what the user types in, and then we're going to document write that value. So that's going to be stored in age, whatever the user types. Let's try it here in Firefox. All right, what is your age? I'm 37. You are 37 years old. Looks like I missed a space in the string literal right there. That'll make the output look a bit better. We'll go ahead and refresh. What's your age? 37. You are 37 years old. We could even use that value with an if statement. If age is greater than or equal to 18, document write, put in our break, you can vote. So here, if the user enters a value greater than or equal to 18, so 18, 19, etc., it's going to tell the user that they can vote. So I'm 37, and it's going to say, you are 37 years old, you can vote. Again, if we put 12, you are 12 years old, and it doesn't output you can vote. So 3 types of dialog boxes in JavaScript: the alert box, the confirm box, and the prompt box, all allow you a different way of interacting with the user.